everyone, coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show. We have an emergency pro wrestling show coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show. We're talking about the Raw on Netflix press conference special right here. And what a press conference it was. We get to this. We see this confrontation right here that we're going to see CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. That's going to be a match that's going to be heavily featured on Raw on Netflix coming up. We'll talk about that as well. Also, too, we know that Rhea Ripley said on Monday on Raw that she will indeed challenge Liv Morgan. We now know the date of when that's going to happen coming up. And two, what in the heck Logan Paul doing here? Logan Paul has millions of reasons to tell us why he even showed up. We get the Pro Wrestling Show started on this special edition of the Raw on Netflix right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribing is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here. We get to talking about the Raw on Netflix. This is what we talk about right here. Triple H made a rare appearance. Triple H made a rare appearance on Monday to announce the new logo for Raw. As you can see right here, it's new, sleeker. It's new, still about the same logo, but it's just about sleeker. And I think this Raw on Netflix will deliver. I can tell right now that that this Raw on Netflix will show what it means and what this all about and how it's all gonna go moving forward. And we just can't wait to talk about it. Let's not waste nobody's time whatsoever. Let's get everything started right now here on Raw. We kick things off with Triple H. Triple H, the COO of WWE. Triple H making his name known. Triple H with the colors and stuff of the Raw logo. Triple H didn't waste nobody's time as he introduced Logan Paul. Logan Paul came out there to talk about he's the newest member of Raw. And we heard Logan Paul is going to get a championship match. Logan Paul will go against the world heavyweight champion Gunther. So Logan Paul starting out the new year right, getting a world championship match against Gunther. Logan Paul may be having millions and millions of reasons to be happy. He'll go against Gunther. Gunther also appeared on the show in the main event, saying this is going to be the main event of the show. Logan Paul versus Gunther on the Raw on Netflix edition, debut edition. So we will see that. Logan Paul also talked about that everybody wants to go against him, even Mike Tyson and a lot of the wash-up athletes that want to go against him. I mean, he's making sense. He's making real sense, all right. And Logan Paul could be we be seeing Logan Paul the face of the brand of Raw? We know that Gunther is the face of Raw as its world champion. So Gunther is going to be wrestling Logan Paul. We don't know how Gunther is going to be proclaiming this match going forward, but I can't wait to see this and how this gonna draw back. We'll see how this is gonna go. Also, too, we talk about this. Speaking of world championships, Rhea Ripley will be going for her women's championship once again. Rhea Ripley wants her championship back. Rhea Ripley also named the date in the place. We saw this past Monday on Raw that Rhea Ripley did confront Liv Morgan about the championship, and she's going to get her championship back. They're not going to wait till WrestleMania. They're going to do it on this Raw on Netflix. I don't know what new plans they have. She even went further to call Dominic a chicken tenders slut, and everything just kind of went downhill from there. But I'm looking forward to seeing that. This is the match that everybody wants to see. This is the match that everybody will be seeing. Rhea Ripley will be challenging Liv Morgan for the women's championship, and it will happen on that edition of Raw, the debut edition of Raw on January 6th. Rhea Ripley looking to get her championship back, and even saying that she's going to do what she can and do whatever it takes to win. Either this going to be the first match of the night, or this going to be the in between match in the middle of the night. We don't know how long Raw's going to be. Will it be a 2 hour format show or a 3 hour format show? We're gonna wait and see. But Liv Morgan's fucking her a kiss, telling that you're not gonna take my championship away. But this past Monday, she looked like she was afraid of losing the championship and stuff. So hey, we'll see on how that's gonna play out eventually. Also, too, Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens made a rare appearance. Kevin Owens with the WWE Winged Eagle Championship. We told you that Kevin Owens this past Saturday on Saturday night's main event was trying to dethrone Cody Rhodes. We haven't seen Cody Rhodes ever since. And Kevin Owens making it be that way, and Kevin Owens also making it seems that way. KO with the championship, with that classic championship from the late 80s to the early 90s. And Kevin Owens was all in sight, even right here on Saturday Night Main Event, taking on Cody. After Cody had defeated Kevin Owens to retain his championship, but Kevin Owens had more plans up in his air as he pile drive Cody and left Cody out laying. So we don't know when Cody's gonna come back. Will Cody even get a shot to go against him on the Raw and Netflix and stuff? But we will have to wait and see. But Kevin Owens was escorted out the building by these security guards with his gold belt. I don't know why he even wearing that belt. It just don't look right on him. But it's sort of like a funny meme to me. But Kevin Owens getting himself ready, and he wants to make sure he is the true, real WWE champion. But he got a championship belt that ain't been used nearly almost what 25 years or so. So I don't know why they even brought that belt back. But Kevin Owens, we don't know if it's going to be something for him to relive. He just don't look right with that championship belt. But you know, that's Kevin Owens for you. Kevin Owens does that. But he had an impressive showing this past Saturday on Saturday night's main event against Cody after Jesse Ventura said Cody has washboard abs. I don't know why he even said that and stuff. Kevin Owens looking for his own retribution as well. Well, we know that we know this. Solo Sikoa will take on Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns issued the challenge this past Friday on SmackDown when Roman said that he had lost everything. Roman wants everything back. He lost the world championship at WrestleMania. After WrestleMania, everything just went downhill from there. Roman wants his status as the tribal chief to come back. He's still in that tribal chief mode, but he wants his status back. But Roman gonna have to have a file in his hand saying that everyone's barred from ringside, but just him and Solo. Solo agreed, and Solo wants the match. But Solo had Tama Tonga come out there saying, just saying he was down for it. And all the people was waiting for Jacob Fatu to say, Solo, I love you, Solo. And he did say that. He did say that. And it's going to be a fight. Solo's going to have a fight on his hands at that Raw on Netflix. And Solo's going to be waiting. And then he got interrupted by Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman laying down that Solo will have to go contend to Roman Reigns one-on-one. It's going to happen. And you can tell it's going to happen. This is one of the matches I want to see, Solo versus Roman. Roman got pinned by Solo at Bad Blood. Solo pinned Roman got upper end at Solo at Survivor Series. Now this is the rubber match. And we're going to see who is the true tribal chief between these two men. These two men want to battle out for the tribal chief status. And no way for how to the debut edition of Raw on Netflix. So looking forward to seeing that. One more of the matches I'm curious to look forward to is this match right here. Seth Rollins versus CM Punk. This match, they are polar opposites, but they have the same pathway. When you think about both are former Ring of Honor champions, both are former WWE champions, both are former world champions, former Money in the Bank winners, former well, Punk ain't a World Rumble winner. Seth Rollins had main event WrestleMania. That's one up he has. A Royal Rumble winner and a Money in the Bank winner. But Seth Rollins and CM Punk are inseparable, but they are in the same league when you think about it. Seth Rollins was initially brought to WWE because of CM Punk as a mercenary with the Shield and Roman. But CM Punk saying that he's out on his own after he left AEW a couple of years ago and he found new ground. And it's been a year since CM Punk been in WWE. He has not had no trouble or nothing like that. So you kind of got to think it's CM Punk really on his best behavior and stuff. But CM Punk has been on his best behavior. CM Punk has landed that mantra. But when you think about CM Punk with the situation he has going on forward, CM Punk with the situation that he's want to do. Seth Rollins also came out there and put out there that he doesn't like CM Punk. The line of the day to me was you ain't gonna be licking no boots. You ain't gonna be boot licking B by Seth Rollins to CM Punk. That was the line that won me over right there. Seth Rollins and CM Punk, they've been fighting ever since this past Monday on Raw. They can't get their hands off each other. They want to settle it in the ring. They're going to do it on the Raw Netflix. What an appropriate way to do so. Even Seth Rollins got confronted by Drew McIntyre, who's giving CM Punk pointers and stuff about what's going down and stuff. But we're going to see this match. This is the most anticipated match in Raw history since Raw's going on Netflix. What a way for Raw and Netflix to start this journey together. And what a journey is going to be with Raw with Netflix. What a magical moment. Man, you can't even write this. This is so personal. You can tell it's personal. All these matches, including Roman and Solo, that's personal. But CM Punk and Seth Rollins, you can tell that's personal right there. CM Punk, Seth Rollins, that was bound to happen. Even Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan is a personal match as well. So many personal vendettas, personal issues will all come to a head on the Raw on Netflix, debuting in the Intimate Dome. So Triple H really trying to muster up everything he got to make sure this WWE be the best WWE in 2025. I can tell you that right now. We're waiting for a treat and stuff. But when we talked about that, Seth Rollins, CM Punk even trolling Seth Rollins with this, with the Bears, since Seth Rollins a Bears fan. I don't know why he trolling them and stuff. But that didn't even, you know, resonate with Seth Rollins and stuff. But we will see. But CM Punk also been news lately. After we saw a video that Pete Rosenberg said something about move sets, and he said CM Punk said this: "Don't say move sets is garbage. If you say that, you're an idiot, especially if you're a wrestler. You say move set, that tells me you don't know what the hell you're doing." Saying, I mean, I say move set. I mean, you kind of know what you're doing. I don't know what Seth Rollins talking about, CM Punk talking about, but I mean, everybody, he's basically saying, do you have a move set? It's like having a video game. So CM Punk lives in his own little imagination, but he got to realize move set the same thing. It's just like his move set, the GTS, the Anaconda Vice, stuff like that. That's what he was trying to say. But Seth Rollins, his move set, the curve, the stomp, that's all I know. And Seth Rollins and CM Punk will go head to head Monday on Raw. Nearly 3 weeks from now, it will happen. And I cannot wait. In 2.5 weeks, these two will finally collide and beat the holy crap out of each other, one by one, bit by bit. But we will wait and see. Speaking of that, before we go, we know that Finn Balor, former world champion, said this: there's been 10 years, 11 reigns, 35% of the times the champion trust the male. Trust Finn. Trent will be a champion again. So they're trying to make the push that Finn may be a champion once again. We will wait and see and how all this is gonna play out eventually. But I can't wait to see this Raw on Netflix and what Triple H is gonna be cooking. Triple H setting everything up, playing it safe. Played it safe at Survivor Series, played it safe at Saturday Night Main Event that, hey, you're going to see something special on Raw on Netflix. So looking forward to seeing that and looking forward to seeing how all this is going to collaborate. Well, we're going to leave you here on the Pro Wrestling Show with CM Punk and Seth Rollins, man on man. What a moment right here. Triple H and Adam Pearce had to restrain both men. So we just had to wait and see how this is going to play out. But you can tell CM Punk and Seth Rollins, they're going to be going at each other's throat coming up soon on the Raw on Netflix. Thank you for watching this special edition of the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Raw Netflix press conference special. I've been your host, Kendrick Dixon. So long. We'll see you later on tonight for the AEW Ring Report, and then we'll have a repeat of this after the AEW Ring Report as well. So thanks for watching the Pro Wrestling Show for coverage you can count on.